Hello everybody, this is Rudy Mishra. Welcome to my Creative Critical Reflection for AICE Media Studies. My movie idea is called The House Isn't Empty. In my movie idea, a teenager is shown alone in his house while an intruder breaks in. The presence of the intruder isn't shown directly, but is shown indirectly through events like lights flickering, dishwasher working randomly, and cabinets shown open. How does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups? In my film, I use a method that is very commonly used in Hollywood films, known as the isolation theory, which is shown in the movie The Sixth Sense. This movie is a very good example to explain the isolation theory, as it uses the isolation theory to create psychological tension as the main character Cole feels alone because nobody understands his ability to see ghosts. This is very similar to my movie, which also shows the teenage boy all by himself going mentally insane. In my movie, The House Isn't Empty, the typical genre conventions seen in horror and thriller movies were broken. Scenes were stretched longer than expected, creating psychological tension between the audience. My film, The House Isn't Empty, challenges typical horror conventions by focusing more on psychological horror rather than the typical jump scares. Many horror films rely on jump scares, monsters, or loud music to frighten the audience. But my film uses silence, subtle sounds, and slow pacing to create uneasiness, which directs the audience towards thinking that there is an unnatural presence present in the house as the teenager is not. For example, watch this clip in the movie Sixth Sense.
Stop that!
In this exact scene, when Cole does the stuttering Stanley trick, he's shown to be a normal kid who's trying to distract himself and act like everything is okay. The scene shows that Cole wants to fit in and appear calm, even though he's secretly dealing with fear and confusion about seeing ghosts. This exact scene in my movie opening shows the teenager boy ignoring the cues, such as the lights flickering, and going to his room to find peace. He doesn't want to address the fact that there is an intruder in his house that is causing all these distractions and acting as a threat. Moving on, let's talk about social groups and social issues. Coming to a bigger conclusion, my film, The House Isn't Empty, represents the social issues of isolation and mental stress. The main character is shown to be alone inside their house, which reflects how people can sometimes feel disconnected or trapped, even if they're connected entirely online. The situation can represent how social isolation can affect someone's emotions and make normal situations start to feel uncomfortable. Scenes like this, and this show us how the teenager boy was trying to ignore all the cues that an intruder is present. That's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope I answered all the questions correctly.